Did you know that you can just go to the library and hire as many books as you want, and you can look at the shelves and take as many of the recommended books as you want, and you can keep looking back at the librarian like they're gonna stop you, even though it's a library and that's the whole point of the library. But you can just walk out with as many books as you want and they will not do anything about it. What if I said I had more on audiobooks? But yeah, so this is my library haul. I went in for one single book, and then all of the recommended books on the shelves were just so good that I just kept taking them, didn't I? I just kept taking them. Which sometimes the recommended shelves are so hit or miss. This time they were hit. They were hit. So this is going to be a little summary of all the books that I got. I'm very excited about them. So the first one is Giga or Gija. It's a graphic novel, an adult graphic novel about a robot war in the aftermath of the robot war, which that's all I really got from it, and I thought the pictures were pretty. So that's all I know so far. I've just started reading it. I'm about 10 pages in, and they have set up the book really well. I will say that. I feel like I've gotten a lot of backstory regarding the robot war that, you know, a normal novel would take like at least 6 chapters setting up, but they said 5 pages, easy, done. But it is a little bit confusing to start with. It feels like I should have some sort of prior knowledge, but I don't, and that's okay, and I'm having fun reading it. The next book is Hunger Stone by Kat Dunn, and what is it? It's a Camilla retelling. It's a Camilla retelling. I keep saying Carmilla. Oh, because that's how it's spelled. It's a Carmilla retelling. And if you don't know, Camilla is I believe the actual first vampire book that ever got released before Dracula. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. And it's got like sapphic undertones in the original, but this one has overtones. It says it on the back. And so it says a sapphic reworking of Camilla, which is really great. Vampires and lesbians, what really more could you want? And look at how beautiful the cover is. What more could you want? The next one we have is also a graphic novel called The Trans History from Ancient Times to Present Day. Look at that. It smells really good. I think it's a brand new graphic novel. It smells like it's just come straight from the bookstore. But it's exactly what it says on the cover. It's a trans history book told through pictures, which is really nice because I really struggle with non-fiction books, but I want to sort of get into it a little bit more. So I thought this was a great way to start and pull through the librarians for putting that on the recommended. I just cannot get over how good they're doing lately. Like every time I go in, there's another just awesome looking book on the thing. Sometimes it's like your classic like what is it, like a Emily Henry romance vibe, but sometimes they pull through. The next one is Mina's Matchbox by Yoko Ogawa, and you may be wondering, why did I pick it up? Maybe it can't be because the name Mina is in the title. You'd be wrong. It's because Mina was in the title. I have read The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, and I quite liked that one. And I'm hoping that this gives me a little bit more than The Memory Police did, but I'm not fussed. I liked The Memory Police. I'm hoping I'm gonna like this one. It's about a little girl whose parents die, and she has to go live with her uncle in this mansion, and she meets her cousin Mina. That's me. And I think it's just, from what I gathered again from the back, it's hard to describe books when you haven't read them yet. Did you know? It's hard to describe books when you don't know what it's about completely because you haven't read it. The back helpfully says, rich with the magic and the mystery of youth, Mina's Matchbox is an evocative snapshot of a moment frozen in time. Slay. Sounds good. Hope it's good. Mina's pull through. The final one that I've got to show you is Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. I read this one. I finished it yesterday. I read it in about 2 days. incredible. I believe this is Julie Armfield's first novel. She's got a like a collection of short stories, I think, but this is her first novel and she killed it. It's about two wives, and one of them is a marine biologist or something similar, and she goes on a mission in a submarine and she goes underwater, and she's supposed to be there for 3 weeks, but then something goes wrong and she's down there for 6 months, and they will not tell Miri, who is the wife that stays on land, they will not tell her what's going on. So when her wife arrives back, which is when the story's set after she's arrived back, and it's a dual POV, so Miri and Leah, and Leah is like a recount of what's happened underneath the ocean, and Miri is what's currently happening and how they're dealing with the changes that Leah's experiencing having come back from 6 months underwater. It's not overtly like a horror or a thriller, but there are undertones. The atmosphere of this book, incredible. The atmosphere of this book is incredible. I was hooked. The like unknown of what they're dealing with is just so good, and the ocean is so scary. And I just watched Jurassic Park, the new one with the giant dinosaur in the water. It's incredible. I just love scary things like that. Like, you don't know what's down there. It could be anything. But yeah, so really good. I'm very, very happy that I read this book. I just chose it at random out of my like want to read list without remembering what it was about. Very good. Very happy I read this. And then the final one that I'm listening to on audiobook at the moment is Gideon the Ninth. And yeah, I tried to start reading her on an ebook, but I really struggled to get into it. But I'm back in my reading era, and I'm also really enjoying the audiobook. It's, if you don't know, Gideon the Ninth is about, it's set in space in a future where with magic and on different planets. See, this one I'm reading and I'm still struggling to describe. In my defense, I did stop reading it for a bit and then picked up where I stopped reading. So I've got a little bit of a memory from the beginning. But it's sort of a competition book where Gideon and her charge, Harrowhawk, have to go to this other planet that's been abandoned with a bunch of other people from their own planet, planets, and they have to do some sort of test or trial or something like that, and at the end the winner will become immortal. I think that's based off my memory, because I'm just here to have a good time, okay? But yeah, so that's what I'm reading. Those are my books. I haven't sat down to film a video in quite a while because I just didn't want to, and so I didn't. And it's been so long that I've done a lot of stuff. I went to Japan, I dyed my hair purple again, I injured myself a few times, but what the heck, you know? We're back and we're reading. We're back in action, so thanks for coming. My little helper.